remember, I'm hot. It's very hot in here. Hey, what is up? Welcome back to Book Review, specifically Book Review 13. It has been a while, and forgive me. Also, the fan is gonna stay on. I have a friend who every time he hears the fan in my room, whether it's a freaking demo I send him, whether we're playing online, whether he's looking at a video, he's like, oh my god, why is the fan gotta come on? But then he comes in here, right? If he comes in here, he's gonna be like, either you can get the video or I can die of heat exhaustion. Anyways, this is not what I read this month. This is what I read all past 6 months. I took quite a break, kind of got burnt out near the end. So yeah, we're just gonna be recapping what I read the whole first half of the year. Oh my god, it took so long that GTA 6 pre-orders are out. And if you're wondering what I've been doing since I've been gone, here you go. I'm defusing this shit. Okay, cover me while I defuse, okay? Cover me while I defuse.
Leads! Leads!
Dude, that was so clutch.
We're all literally roaming. Nobody's on site anymore.
Playing Call of Duty, playing Call of Duty, playing Call of Duty. Oh, okay, yeah. Got him. Woo! Oh, dang, you Kurt Cobain your ass. Whoa. Yeah, let's get into the first book. First book is going to be a quick one, Animal Farm. I reread this. This is the hardcover I own now. It's really cool. If you care about learning what's in this book, go watch Book Review 1. It's probably going to be edited better than this video.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Alright, book 2. Yeah, it's going to be that fast. I'm not going to spend time on Animal Farm. I love that book. Everyone knows I love that book. And the second read, I took more time with it. Still loved it. Next book is 2001's A Space Odyssey. This is pretty similar to the movie, except there's a couple scenes, or chapters near the end that were just not included in the movie. And honestly, I enjoyed reading it more than watching it, which you would think that'd be like, what? Considering, I found the movie to be quite boring when I first watched it. And there's just a book medium of said boring movie. But no, this is actually way more engaging to me than the actual movie. So I don't know. I mean, it was a really pleasant read. I really liked it. This is my beat up version I bought on Thrift Books. They colored in the 2 at the back. I don't know why they did this. Maybe it's just to spite me, you know. I mean, I was gonna go outside today to freaking record this video, and it's been raining the whole time. I also put my alarm for 10. I woke up at 3 p.m. Yeah, no, I mean, this is just a practical joke by God at this point. Third book is As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. This book is actually really good. I just wish I remembered it, considering I read it 3 months ago, nearly 4 now. But I do remember it. It's about this family that's just built like a casket. The book literally starts with them building a casket for their mother, and they're going on this journey to just, bury her. It's kind of like God of War 2018. I know it's a really bad reference, I guess, but it's kinda. And it's just them trekking through what is, I believe, the when does this take place? I just think it's somewhere in the 19th century. I don't remember. It's a weird book. I know there's a whole chapter in this book. I actually found it while flipping on accident. Wait. I mean, what is this? The House of Leaves? I don't remember a lot from this book, but I do remember that I kind of enjoyed reading it. This book is definitely not for everyone. I'd say that most people would actually probably not like this book, but I do intend on reading more books from this guy in the future, like Absalom, The Sound and the Fury, Light in August, probably in August. I might read that one. I'm not. But it was. I remember being like, it's an all right book. Maybe it was because I was so burnt out and forcing myself that I just didn't enjoy it as much. So there's definitely one I'm gonna have to reread in the future. But I definitely, I did not like hate it. It's definitely for me. It's like just above the middle of the road. It's like a 6.5, maybe even a 7. And this guy was just an absolute monster. I do remember enjoying it at the time.
I don't believe in God. Can you understand that?
Alright, the next book is The Sunset Limited. This is basically just two guys talking in, like, the ghetto about theology. One's an atheist, one's I think he's Catholic. And it's written by the GOAT, Cormac McCarthy, rest in peace. This was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I just read it in one sitting and it was super fun. Especially if you imagine them as chess pieces, but I didn't do that. But they're literally just referred to as black and white. And yeah, they're black and white, literally, in skin color. My brother got melanin. And the Lord. Anyway, this is a really good book, and I also enjoyed it. It was a very pleasant read. I mean, there's not really much that was lost on me. It was just overall very enjoyable. I mean, I'm pretty sure Cormac McCarthy could write anything, and I'm bound to like it.
Well, that raises his dream.
Yeah.
The dream, and the dream is the subconscious.
Yeah, but that raises the question as to why, if your subconscious has solved this problem and is ready to tell you, why wouldn't it just say, "Hey, Kukuli, it's a ring"?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it do it that way?
We don't know, but it may have to do.
It's that brain thing again.
It may have to do with the subconscious being older than language, and maybe it's more comfortable creating little dramas and telling you things. But it has to understand language.
I love that thought.
Yeah.
I love the thought of that. The subconscious being older than language. I hadn't thought of it that way before.
Yeah. So maybe, language is pretty. We have a linguistic program here at SFI. We meet occasionally and have linguists from all over the world. A lot of them are from Russia. But language is probably no more than about 70,000 years old. Well, compared to the 3 or 4 million years that we've been here, that's very recent.
Alright, now you might be wondering why the next 3 books are all stuck together. It's because it's a trilogy. I read my first trilogy. This is the Border Trilogy by Cormac McCarthy. I know, 4 books of his in a row? What are you, schizophrenic? Anyway, this is just a Western, obviously, and I'm definitely not going to spoil it, as in I'm reviewing all 3 books at the same time. So the first book features John Cole, then the second one Billy Parham, and then in the third book they all wind up together. And the third is it's a really good book. I've seen some people even say it's their favorite book of all time. Definitely not for me, but I see why. But I just prefer his other 3 works, Blood Meridian, The Road, and No Country for Old Men, because those 3 are just, there's no touching that, bro. I really do see the appeal in this book. I really did like the third book the most. There's this scene near the end when a certain character, how do I put this, gets a little bit of lockjaw, as in he can't move his jaw anymore. So this book was incredibly violent, not that violent, but more violent than most books, and it was just really fun, and there's not much I can say on it without spoiling it. I read this within like a month. It took me like a whole month to read this almost, I believe, all of last month, and it's a fun book. It's a very slow read, at least for me though. Like, it took me a while to get through this one, but it's really worth it. It's really rewarding, and it's one that I might read in the future again, but if I don't, I'm not really losing anything on it, because it's definitely not the best of his work, and I'm just trying to get through all of his work, that way I could read all of it, and then revisit the ones that I like the most, and be able to categorize the ones I like the most. But this is definitely up there. I can see the mass appeal of this. This is like right underneath those top 3 that I just talked about, Blood Meridian and all that. This is definitely right below it, but I mean, everything he wrote I just love, so yeah, this is definitely like a 9 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. I can't stress that enough.
Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon!
Why are you acting so surprised? I mean, did you not see the meme in the beginning? Come on now, everyone knows that they were talking about the Catcher in the Rye. There's no, he killed John Lennon. Not the writer, by the way. The dude who killed John Lennon just sat down and started reading this after killing him. Not J.D. Salinger. J.D. Salinger's an oddball, by the way. He doesn't want any adaptations of his book, which is understandable. But dang, bro, not even audiobooks. I'm pretty sure they convinced him to do ebooks, but like, bro, kind of respectable though. I respect it. I do. This is a very controversial book. Many people do not like this, and I understand why. It's very pessimistic, and just the main character kind of calls upon his own destruction in certain scenes. Like, he doesn't get destroyed, I mean, but he brings about his own misery, and then he's sad about said misery, and I think your ability to comprehend and enjoy this book, which I'm right down the middle of the road. I didn't necessarily enjoy it, but I didn't hate it, because I do feel bad for this kid, bro. You have to, I feel like you have to have some baseline empathy just to be able to associate with him at least a little bit, yo. You don't have to be, the biggest incel in the world to associate with this kid. I mean, he clearly has some, psychological issues. He's been abused, more likely than not, considering what happened near the end of the book. I mean, this kid is just, come on, guys, have a heart. The reason the name of the book is The Catcher in the Rye because that's the profession he wants to follow when he grows up. He wants to be able to protect kids from falling off the side of a mountain while they're playing in rye, and that's why he imagines himself to be the catcher inside of said rye. And he clearly has a good heart. He's just been completely and utterly destroyed by the fact that he's growing up, and can everyone not associate with that? This adulthood shit is ass, bro. Come on now, this is not it. So I mean, I can definitely empathize with his position and view on life, not to the fullest though, because he's definitely messing up. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Catcher in the Rye. I understand why it's one of the greatest books of all time. Is it one of the greatest? Probably not. Does it deserve to be in the top 100? Definitely. But it's, I wouldn't say this is my favorite book ever, but I can't really understand people who say hate it with a passion. Because even if you think it's boring, it's guys, it's still sad, I guess. Come on now. You can't give it nothing. You can't praise it at all. There's nothing at all that you gain from reading this. There's nothing. Oh, okay.
No longer classified. Is it? Did they tell you?
They told me that you had gone totally insane. And that your methods were unsound.
Are my methods unsound?
I don't see any method at all.
I expected someone like you.
Alright, the next book is Heart of Darkness. This book is by Joseph Conrad, and it's about colonization. So, what are we doing? Colonization. And you might be wondering, Robert, isn't this just Apocalypse Now? No, you fucking idiot, because this doesn't take place in Vietnam. And there are some differences. I will say this, Kurtz is definitely a pretty good antagonist, and I really do enjoy Apocalypse Now, maybe even more than this book, which kind of is funny considering the next book. I didn't really like this book. I don't know why. I mean, I pulled through it because it's 90 pages, but it's not that enjoyable for me. Maybe some of it was lost on me, but I just didn't really linger with me as much as the next book. There's going to be a short review. Solid 6-7 out of 10. 6-7 if go kill yourself.
African men don't understand why when they come to America they have a hard time getting American pussy. You can't be that aggressive with American women, especially black women. You gotta know how to talk, you gotta come correct. Motherfuckers in Africa is used to having their way. They got 15 wives and shit. And African women are very obedient. They tell their women what to do. It's not even an issue. Bitch, when they come home, you... I don't know why they do that. You better clean this shit from the floor. I don't. They be in the club stalking women out here. You can't even see them. They be as black as my jacket. You just see the yellow of their eyes from a distance, looking like Congo in the bush. As soon as you go buy your drink, they jump out the shadows and scare the shit out you. Bitch, what is your name? Come here. Don't run from me. You're going to be my wife. Monaya, Monaya. Mananwanyan. What? They're hunters. It's instant.
The next book is Things Fall Apart by, what's his fucking name? The next book is Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. This book is amazing. I loved it way more than Heart of Darkness. It's very engaging. It's longer and somehow feels shorter. And it's just so much like, there's so much like cultural oomph to this. Like you can just like, I learned from this book, okay? Basically, at least near the end, it's about Christians coming over to colonize the tribes over in Africa, and it's a very like engaging book. Like I said, like you can just get mesmerized reading this. It's very like you delve into this world so fully. Like the main character Okonakuo, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. He's just completely like his story. Like you hear of these things like with racist stereotypes, and you're like, oh, funny, he has 5 wives. But then you're like, this man has 5 wives. He has 3 by the way. And it's like, oh, this is just life for them. Like, it's not a joke. They actually just have 3 wives. And yeah, no, it gets a little bit domestic sometimes. It's a very fun read. Like, I really did like it. Like, it's one of the few books where you're reading it and you feel like you're in that world. You feel like you're a part of them. You feel like you're literally just experiencing the book alongside them. I don't know how to explain that feeling. It feels like you're quite literally in the book while reading it. And that's probably why I liked it so much. And that's probably why I'm giving it like a 9.2 out of 10. This was an amazing read. Alright, and the last book of the month is Albert Camus's The Fall. It's not this long, it's actually really short. This is a compilation of stories I bought. The Fall by Albert Camus is I'm gonna spoil it. It's about a dude in Amsterdam, and Amsterdam just represents hell, and he's talking about Paris, which represents heaven. Boy, is it not today. Hell, Paris is hell today. But anyways, it's just a guy, you know, he's a lawyer, and he's just talking about his life as he's being transported through what I imagine is technically purgatory into hell, and that's why it's called The Fall, also because of the ending. But it's a very quick read. It's definitely not his best, though. I definitely recommend The Stranger and the Myth of Sisyphus before this book, because it's not really, like, not to say it's bad. It's the last book he published before he died in the accident, and it's just... it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But I don't want to rate it over The Stranger and the Myth of Sisyphus. It's a very enjoyable read, though. And the next one I'm reading of his is probably going to be either The First Man or The Rebel or The Plague. Those are the next 3 I'm probably going to read. One of those 3. And again, I really do love Camus, regardless of his like worldview. I just appreciate the way this man thinks so much, with the absurdism, with the way he just writes narratives. It's very engaging and very fun, and I'm looking forward to reading more of him in the future. And that's it. That's book review. If you're wondering what I'm reading right now, I am reading The House of Leaves. Or just House of Leaves. Yeah, next book review is going to be real fun. You're going to be like, this man read a book where you have to take a picture of the page, turn it around to be able to read it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in, when GTA 6 releases. Bye.